Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will talk about the Hyegun Star card. If is it worth to spend and invest Zenny for this card, or if it really is beneficial for critical auto attack builds, and if it can give us a great decent amount of critical damage boost. And to answer those questions, I will perform a damage test and further explore of how much boost do we get from equipping a Hyegun Star card. Now, without further ado, let's begin. First off, let's start by understanding of how the Hyegun Star card works. The Hyegun Star card will convert your critical rating into a critical damage stat. 1 point or critical rating will be converted to a 0.1% of critical damage base stat. The higher critical rating stat you possess means you'll gain a higher critical damage stat bonus. For example, I had a 290 critical rating. 290 multiplied by 0.1 is equal to 29, and I would get a plus 29% more critical damage stat while equipping a Hyegun Star card. Currently, I'm using my PVE build, and as usual, I do take food B meals every time I go on PVE scenarios to optimize my damage output. In here, I consume a strength, agility, and luck B meal. Luck B meal provides a plus 10 luck and a plus 10 critical rating. Now, let's take a look at my stats before using a Hyegun Star card. In here, I had a total of 293 critical rating, already with a luck B meal and Assassination Halo buff. Now, Assassination Halo buff skill provides a plus 20 critical rating when you use it, and it will last for 120 seconds. Also here, I had a total of 237.8% of base critical damage stat. Now, let's try and equip the Hyegun Star card and see if how much base critical damage boost do I get. Now, here I have a total of 313 critical rating stat and a 269.1% of base critical damage stat. By equipping a Hyegun Star card, it provides me an additional 31.3% base critical damage stat. And if you wonder how did I get a 31.3% base critical damage bonus, in here I got a total of 313 crit rating, now multiplied it to 0.1%, and it would be a 31.3% in total. So 237.8% original base crit damage stat plus a 31.3% is a 269.1% base critical damage stat in total. Now, how did I get 313 crit rate stat since I only had a 293 base crit rate stat? And Hyegun Star card only provides a plus 10 critical rating stat. Just in case you guys didn't know, Qatar type weapon had a double critical rate stat effect, so any critical rate source would be doubled, and this explains why I get a plus 20 critical rating instead of plus 10 only. Now, I will perform a damage test. If how much boost will I get from getting a plus 31.3% additional critical damage boost from wearing a Hyegun Star card, if it is great or not. First, let's do a damage test without using a Hyegun Star card. Without Hyegun Star card, my maximum critical damage output had reached 768,969. And now, let's try and equip the Hyegun Star card and see how much critical damage output boost do we get while using it. With Hyegun Star Card, my maximum critical damage output had reached 813,507. And now, let's compare the results and see how much boost we actually got from the Hyegun Star Card. Now, looking at the results, and by equipping a Hyegun Star Card, I gained a plus 20 critical rating stat, a plus 31.3% base critical damage stat, and it also boosted my maximum critical damage output by 44,538. The critical stat boost might be not that much, but if you got a higher critical rating than mine, then it would give you more boost than what I got from Hyegun Star Card. Now, Hyegun Star Card is one of the best mid-end garment card that is usable and beneficial for critical auto attack builds. It's certainly not the best, but it's probably the cheapest one compared to other mid and high-end garment cards relevant to critical auto attack builds. And these are the list and prices of garment cards that are usable for critical auto attack build. Now, if you'll ask me about my thoughts about the Hyegun Star Card, Hyegun Star Card can contribute quite a good boost, and also quite fair for its price, and it is also usable on PvE, PvP, and GVG scenarios. This video is just an example and a test for Hyegun Card's worthiness. You don't have to force yourself to buy this card just because I also use it. If you think you need the Hyegun Star Card's bonus boost, then buy one. If you think it's not worth it, and you won't need it for the next 6 months, then don't waste your zennies for it. And that's all of it for this video, and thank you for watching.